Before the video starts, only a small number of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always dip out later.
Didn't hear nothing when I said my hello. Oh well, to hell down we go. So high looking at heaven.
So this is going to be more of kind of like a little vlog. I need to fix the boost controller a little bit. So this is a before and after graph of the boost before and after the manual boost controller. So you can see the wastegate was hitting kind of around 6 here. Once it gets the boost controller, it's at like 9.5-ish. The issue is that spike there. So this is caused by the boost controller. It's not great because first off, it's not smooth, but second off, it's a lot of torque right there. And torque down low is what really hurts engines. And I want this thing to run as long as possible. So I'm gonna go take care of that, and there's actually a very easy fix that I thought that a lot of you would kind of be interested to know how to do. So I gotta do that, and yeah, I may do some like behind the scenes of shooting the car, because I think a lot of you would want to see that, you know? Some more vlog type style stuff. I don't know. Alright, so we're looking at my engine bay. Here is where my boost controller is. You can see that down there. The line that goes in the compressor runs through here, loops around, goes in the controller. Controller goes into the wastegate. Pretty simple. So we're going to take apart the boost controller, and I'm going to show you what to remove to get that boost spike out of that low RPM range. So now that the boost controller is off, we're going to need to take this side off.
From this prison, I'm setting them free. Open eyes, I'ma let you see. This world's just like our dreams.
So here is what came out of it. We've got this little ball right there and that spring. So now we're just going to double check that there's nothing in there, looks good, and throw this back in. Okay, so that was easy as can be, so now just put everything back together, and yeah, let's take it for a drive, see if that fixed it. Alright, so that's all buttoned up. I'm gonna go start it up. Do not pay attention to how long the startup takes. I'm gonna fix that eventually. So we also need to flash a new file onto this car. So if you're wondering who my tuner is, Will is mainly the guy who is in charge of that. He's learning, but I mean, he's pretty good at it so far. Gonna send that new one. Noise. Eventually, I do want to get like an actual legit dyno tune for this car. It's gonna take a while. I need more money, and to be honest, it's way too cold right now. So I'm gonna wait till it warms up. Eventually, the car is gonna make like a lot more power than, I mean, we're at like 200 wheel horsepower right now. It's gonna make more than that. The issue is that like to actually simulate a good driving experience, you need a dyno. You need that rolling resistance. You also need to be able to read knock correctly, and I don't really trust this that much. So going for big power will definitely be on a dyno. Another really great help has actually been the auto tuner for Tuner Studio. So this actually kind of organizes your fuel and corrects it when needed. It's really, really useful for just small adjustments that are, you know, really minute. So that's been a huge help for us. All right, made it to my spot that I usually shoot at. I need to find some new ones. I just moved in with my brother, so I really, truly don't know many areas around here, but yeah, definitely need to learn some new ones.
From this prison, I'm setting them free. Open eyes, I'ma let you see. This world's just like our dreams. I'll throw it all away to celebrate one more holiday. I'm running till the edge, and when I get there, best believe it.
So if you're wondering what camera I shoot, okay, I'm a little bit short. So if you're wondering what camera I shoot with, this is a Sony a6600. I've had it since the beginning of this year, so I've got a little bit of experience with it. I love this. Not a lot of people really like Sonys. I do. I like the functionality that they give, even though their menu system is complete and utter AIDS. It's so bad. But got some good images, and yeah, we're ready to get some audio, which I'm really, really excited for. Like, look at that. Look at that. That looks good. That is a solid looking image. I like that. Now here comes the very, very sketchy part. Audio. Now I'm no expert, but this is not a good setup. So I've got one GoPro for the exhaust, whatever. It's gonna sound bad either way. I got one GoPro up here. This guy is gonna be for actual video. And then the worst part of it all is my mic setup. So I taped it to this little canister. We're gonna see how it sounds. I don't think it's gonna be very good, but you never know. All right, so this should be good. You are good. Okay. Shut that. Come in here. Okay, you are good. You don't have a lot of time, so hopefully your battery lasts long enough. Okay. Start you. You're good. Okay. All right, let's do this. So I ended up logging a pole after I took out the spring and ball that was in that boost controller. So this graph is comparing two different poles. Don't pay attention to the PSI numbers. There's lots of variables as to why they're different, some of which is gearing, but you can see the obvious difference in the boost spike. If you are having a boost spiking issue and you have the TurboSmart boost controller, this is it. This is the fix. This is how you do it. Okay, all right, so I'm back home. Car ran pretty well. I do have kind of a weird noise. It's coming from the clutch. So when the clutch is all the way out disengaged, there's kind of like a crickety noise, kind of like a lot of clicking. And as soon as I touch the clutch, it goes away. So maybe slave cylinder, maybe, I'm not really too sure. Yeah, hopefully that sounded good. We'll see, I'm about to edit it out. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. It's pretty short. Yeah, let me know how you guys think of these kind of like vloggy style things. Cool. Have a good one.